A system name is essentially the name that the system gives itself to the outside. It's kind of like a last name, because it's like every alter, every part of the system is just as valid, just as important as the others. They like all build up to be the same body unit. They're all in the same headspace, right? Like it's like a last name. So a lot of systems will have a system name, like this is the system you're speaking to, like etc. I'm still trying to find all the names and all of that. I know I've been told there's 179 different altars. 143 of them are Tuesdays. Tuesdays are our trauma holders. And they can be similar to altars, but, well, they're altars, but they can be similar to some of the non-Tuesdays, but they're essentially trauma holders. And some of the I'm trying to just figure out if if any other altars have or trauma holders as well, but I'm not sure. Like, I think once we're made aware of a trauma with enough other altars that are not Tuesdays around, then we know it, but we don't know it. We're not feeling it. Like, if Lila doesn't know what really happened to her. Like, no one really knows. But like the Tuesdays are the trauma holders. And then I have at least 2 fairy altars, Fawn and Lenova. Fawn is more Tinkerbell, fiery, like spits kind of when feels triggered, like can turn her whole body into fire. And Lenova is, I think, just like an ethereal kind of caretakery of kind of the system, almost like a mother nature, if you will, but a fae. I actually started painting Lenova, I think, the other day. I think that's her name. And so sometimes, like, I have, like, oh, that's a name that's in the system, and I'll write it down, but then it's hard to pair who is what and what is who. I don't know if I have a straight host or not, because a lot of the time there's co-consciousness or just more, there's a lot, I switch so much that it's hard to kind of tell, but there are like what would be called seemingly normal parts. It's like the adult body. One of the, I only really know of one. This is the most recent discovery / like it definitely was me picking a name. So I have one that is, I don't even think it is the body, but is the most adult-like or 24-year-old-like, and that's Erin. And I picked that name and I love it. ERYNN. It means peace and strength. And kind of like warrior-esque, which I really like. And I think Erin writes in cursive. She's like the cursive, witchy, magical, artistic-y, kind of like designery. I think Erin is based not necessarily personality, but a little bit based off Erin from Project Runway, who had short blonde with Bangs, who did really cool kind of out there designs, which makes sense because they've been designing a lot of things and they're looking really cool. So that's Erin. There's definitely more ANPs, apparently normal parts, that I don't know of and I don't know the names of. I'm very disconnected from the body as well, and I think there's a big element of being an autistic system that makes it even more complicated, especially an autistic system with aphantasia, because I can't see, so it's like feeling and sensing and just like knowing, and then usually just drawing or creating it. So